If you are a person of Christ, I want to let you know it matters what you listen to. No matter how you try to play it and how you try to spin it, it matters. You have to guard your ears, right? You have to guard your ear gates. These are the things that are penetrating your spirit and your soul and your mind, affecting your subconscious, affecting the way you do things. Think about it. There's a spirit behind whatever you listen to, and it reacts with you. Because have you ever thought about how different music affects your moods? Right? There's different musics for different things. Like, oh, there's party music. Oh, if you're about to, get into a fight, you turn on some music, right? Go out and club and party. There's a different type of music for that. If you're feeling sad, there's a different kind of music for that. If you're feeling happy, there's a different kind of music for that, right? So you got to think about the different emotions and thoughts that each type of music and each song specifically evokes from you. That's not by accident. That's not by coincidence. There are spirits attached to this type of music. And honestly, we have no excuse because God has given us so much of his people that make music, that have amazing ability to make any kind of music that you want to listen to. You like Afrobeats, there's Afrobeats from artists who are attached to Jesus Christ. And you know that the spirit behind that is not going to be an evil one or one that's intended to harm you or take you away from Christ, right? There's Christian rap, obviously, and you could find different genres in between that. You could find different people who rap different ways. There's Christian jazz. There's Christian R&B. There's Christian everything, Christian country. There's so many people of God, and he's created us for this reason, right? Anybody who believes in Christ, who is making music that is not glorifying him, they just haven't walked inside their purpose yet. Their purpose is to advance the kingdom, right? And to do that, you're going to have to use the talents that God has given you to shed light to his purpose, to his word. So there's a lot of people who are already walking in their purpose with God, right? God is giving them talents and help them and posture them in different ways to exercise these things. So support these people and support yourself. That's going to be a blessing to your life. Because if you think about a lot of the things that have ran across your mind lately or your subconscious, and you're like, why is that? Man, do an audit of the music you're listening to. Music is important. It's very important. You take it from me. Like, I used to make music. I used to make worldly music. And honestly, I was obsessed with music. There was a time in my life where just even recently in the last 6 months, I was holding on to so much music from the world that I just didn't want to let go. And God gave me a revelation and he said, listen, it's time to make a decision. Do you want to follow the purpose I have for your life and the calling I have for you? Or do you want to just walk in your own path? And it was hard for me to let it go. I'm not going to lie. But once I did, the amount of freedom that I experienced is unmatched. And it's not even hard when I think back on it. So I would challenge you today to really think about the music that you let in your brain. And I'm gonna make a list on pretty much all my top godly artists. And then, y'all let me know if you vibe with it.